Hi, Jessica here. Have you designed a robust research project with a null outcome? Or maybe your findings were contradictory to what you expected? In this short video, I'll give you reasons to publish it, as well as tips for making the case that your results are a worthwhile contribution to the scientific discourse. There are 3 reasons to publish your research. The first is that you confirm our knowledge base. The second is that you're extending our knowledge. And third is that you're contradicting what is generally accepted, contradicting the status quo. Research findings that show no statistically significant effect, relationship, or difference between the variables being studied is a null result. The hypothesis is not supported by the data, or the intervention shows no measurable impact. Similarly, research results that directly oppose or conflict with previously published studies, established theories, or widely accepted conclusions in the field are called contradictory findings. These findings challenge existing scientific consensus. Both of these fall in the last category. They contradict the knowledge base. And as long as the research is sound, they should be published. So are you ready to rock the boat? So you got a null result. Here are reasons to publish your findings. First, it prevents publication bias. By publishing null results, you reduce the file drawer problem where only positive results get published. Which can create a skewed scientific literature that overestimates effect sizes and intervention success rates. Next, it saves resources and time. Publishing null results helps other researchers avoid duplicating unsuccessful experiments or pursuing unproductive research directions. It allows the scientific community to allocate resources more efficiently. Third, it provides a complete scientific record. You're contributing to a more accurate understanding of what works and what doesn't, giving future researchers and practitioners a realistic view of intervention effectiveness. It also informs meta-analysis. Null results are crucial for systematic reviews and meta-analyses, as their absence can lead to inflated effect sizes and incorrect conclusions about treatment efficacy. It also validates research methods. Publishing null results can demonstrate that research methodology was sound even when results were negative, showing that the absence of findings isn't due to a poor study design. On the other hand, maybe your findings actually contradict the status quo. Well, you should still publish. Here are some reasons. You're advancing scientific knowledge. By publishing contradictory findings, you're challenging assumptions and forcing the field to re-examine established theories, potentially leading to paradigm shifts and deeper understanding. You're helping identify boundary conditions by revealing when and where established findings may not apply, helping to define the limits and extents of scientific principles. You might stimulate further research by generating new hypotheses and research questions, encouraging investigations into why contradictory results occurred and under what conditions. You're helping to improve research rigor by forcing the scientific community to scrutinize methodologies, analysis techniques, and interpretations of results more carefully. You also will be contributing to prevent dogmatic thinking by keeping the scientific fields dynamic and open to revision, preventing the crystallization of potentially incorrect beliefs into unquestioned doctrine. I hope I've convinced you to publish your null or contradictory results. Here are some additional considerations that might help you strengthen your case for publishing. Rather than leaning into the limitations of your study, embrace positive framing. First, there are lots of historic examples. There are many examples of important null results or contradictory findings that have been published, and some that have revolutionized science. I don't know your topic or area of expertise, but I encourage you to find some examples that you can use as model papers. I want to acknowledge that there are current publishing challenges as well. discussion of journal bias towards positive results, impact factor pressure, and how these factors discourage null and contradictory result submission. Can you be part of the change? Third, following best practices for authors. You can find guidelines online on how to frame null and contradictory results positively, emphasize methodological rigor, and contextualize findings within existing literature. Of course, there are always journal and funding challenges, but recent initiatives like registered reports, null result journals, and funding agency requirements are starting to encourage diverse result publication. And don't forget ethical considerations. It's the responsibility of researchers to report all findings, regardless of outcome, to maintain scientific integrity. And let's not forget practical implementation. You might need to highlight strategies for institutions and journals to incentivize publication of your null or contradictory results through their policy changes and evaluation criteria. I hope you found this short video useful. If you're interested, check out my blog titled, "Your Research is Worth Publishing." See the link in the video summary. This video complements Draft It, the essential 10-week workshop, a self-paced tutorial to draft your journal paper from abstract to conclusion. Draft It covers topics that include how to structure your journal paper, articulating your core argument, writing and refining your introduction and literature review, basic contents and organization, concluding, and finishing. Find the link in my bio. Thank you for watching this video. Check out my other videos on publishing your research in a peer-reviewed journal. Be sure to subscribe as I upload new content monthly.